Welcome to another episode of Making It Keto. And today, guys, we're going to be making fried fish. Not any fried fish. We're going to be making a low carb, deep fried fish with that same crispy batter that you guys are used to. If you're from the South like me, you know what I'm talking about. It's kind of one of the things that I've been missing on the keto diet since I've been on. I haven't been able to really have fried fish because, you can't use the normal fish fry because of the high carb count. But I think I've created something that you guys will love. So without further ado, let's get into it. Before we get into it, guys, I want to ask if you guys can hit the like button on videos if you've been liking them. And go ahead and subscribe to the channel with notifications. Also, guys, I want to say thank you. We crossed the 500 subscriber mark this week. That was exciting for me. So, guys, let's keep this thing going. I'm trying to get YouTube algorithm to pick me up so more people can get the video and, just be able to do different things on keto, because I truly believe in making this diet easy as possible. In doing that, we're going to have to push more recipes. Well, I'm going to have to push more recipes to put out to make this thing appealing to people, because it really has a huge health benefit on people. And I can say that because I am a living witness of it. So guys, let's keep this thing going. I appreciate the support you guys been giving me, but let's keep it going. Hit that like button, leave comments. All those things help me, help YouTube put me in the algorithm so I can reach more people. Thank you, guys. All right, guys, let's get this thing started. So we're going to start by preparing our fish, and what we want to do is get it as dry as possible. So guys, I'm using swahi. You can use the fish that you want. I'll be showing some images of other fish that I fry with using this same recipe, and they all turned out amazing, guys. You're going to like this. So let's get our fish prepared. All right, so we're going to start with our almond flour. And also, guys, y'all know I normally don't call out the measurements in the video. I normally have everything linked in the description box below. So check that out for exact measurements. But of course, we're going to start with our almond flour. Next, we're going to move on to our coconut flour. So guys, most of these coconut flours have different carb counts. Try to pick the one with the lowest carb counts, because some of them can be deceiving. And we're going to be adding in our protein. This is our whey protein isolate. Normally, if it's just a isolate, it'll be fine. So I don't see it any other brand affecting the recipe. Just make sure it's an isolate. All right, now we're going to add in our oat fiber. So guys, this is what's going to give it that crispiness. So don't forget your oat fiber. And I'll also be linking where I got that from in the description box below. Now we're going to add in our ground flaxseed. And guys, this is easy to find. I've seen it everywhere. So make sure it's ground flaxseed though, not the whole flaxseed, the ground. And now we're going to add in our Gar Gum. You can use xanthan gum, guys. I wanted to use xanthan gum, but I only had Gar Gum. So either or would work. Also, let's not forget our seasoning. So guys, I just use some Old Bay, and you can use as much as you want. You want to season it to your taste. I normally put some in the batter, and I also hit the fish with some too before I actually fry it. And once all our ingredients are in, we're just going to give everything a good mix, guys. Make sure we get everything mixed well. All right, and while that's happening, we're going to go ahead and preheat our deep fryer to 350 degrees. Now, guys, I know you're going to ask, can we pan fry this? Yes, you can pan fry it, but I would not shallow fry it. I would deep fry it. So if you're going to do like frying in a pan on the stove, make sure you got enough oil to completely cover the fish. This works best this way, and it cooks evenly and better that way. You get a better crisp. So I don't recommend shallow frying them, because it didn't turn out well when I did it. Now, you may have a different experience, but when I tried it, I didn't like the results. So I highly recommend deep frying. And you want to be frying it in lard, which is pretty much pig's fat. This seemed to work out best and is better on cost. So guys, you can use like avocado oil or coconut oil, but depending on how big your deep fryer is and how much oil you're going to need to get the fish underneath the oil while frying, can be very expensive. So just keep an eye on that. Alright, so we'll be cracking 2 large eggs into a bowl big enough to dip your fish in. Now, you can also add more eggs to this depending on how many fish you're frying. You're probably going to need more than 2. So just keep that in mind. And once we got the eggs in the bowl, we're going to go ahead and just mix it all up. Alright, once that's done, we're going to go ahead and season our fish. So guys, like I said, I just threw on an extra bit of Old Bay seasoning just for extra flavoring. You can actually kind of put together the seasoning profile that you want. I just use Old Bay seasoning because that's normally what I use on just about all the seafood I eat. So you can kind of use what you want. So now guys, what we're going to do is go ahead and just put it in there dry like this with the seasoning. Just going to go ahead and get a first coating of flour on. Yeah, so we're going to be doing like a double batter. So we're going to double dip it, and that's kind of what you want it to look like during the first run through in the flour. And once we do that, we're going to go ahead and dip it in our egg wash. And now we're going to dip it back into our flour for our final flour coating. And guys, make sure you cover the whole fish. So take your time on this part. You want to make sure the flour gets on every part of the fish. And once we've done that, guys, we're going to deep fry it just like this. So guys, you want it to sit in there for around 5-ish minutes or so. Just keep an eye on it. 5 minutes kind of was the sweet spot for me. So that's what I aim for. But you guys just keep an eye on your fish. Do not let this thing burn. So when the fish was done and everything was fried up and nice, guys, this is what it looked like. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you've been liking the content. Y'all know what we doing here. We making keto easy by making everything keto. See you guys in the next one. Peace.